Hi guys, welcome to the channel where we ask the doc about health-related issues to educate us and in turn take better care of ourselves and our loved ones. Today I examine a favorite cartoon character of mine, Homer Simpson. If you're not aware of him, Google him. Watch The Simpsons or reruns, please, now. This show is amazing. It's been on for 20 plus years and was a huge part of my childhood. I loved every moment of The Simpsons family. I especially like now the moments Homer and Bart have together, and can relate and put myself into Homer's situation now that I have a crazy 3-year-old son and can relate with his crazy antics and reasons why he wants to choke his son on a daily basis. In this video, going further, I'll examine the following issues with Homer's health at first glance: hypersalivation, second, coronary artery disease, third, liver cirrhosis, and lastly, alopecia. Hypersalivation. So what is this condition? Every time Homer is about to eat, he tends to gurgle saliva in the back of his throat, and then saliva starts pooling out of his mouth. This is unusual for people to develop, but this condition is caused by the overproduction of saliva by the salivary glands. The salivary glands are shown in the photo. They are a collection of glands that make saliva, hence their name. They are the submandibular, which means below the mandible, the sublingual, which means underneath the tongue, and the parotid glands, which are on the sides of the jaw. If medications therapy does not work, a surgeon can actually locate the duct to the glands and cut them directly. This photo shows the parotid duct being cut. Usually a common cause is there is an infection in the mouth, such as cavities, dental caries, and the body is reacting to this heavy burden of bacteria, and by secreting more saliva, in the essence, it's trying to wash out the bacteria from the jaw. The most important of the nerves outlined is cranial nerve 9. It's called the glossopharyngeal nerve. If you lose this, you will not only be able to gag or cough when food gets stuck in your airway, but you'll also lose that gag reflex. And if you lose this, you're actually more susceptible to developing pneumonia, and we call this condition called aspiration pneumonia. So the ways to treat this is obviously figuring out the underlying cause. If there's a tooth infection, well then go see a dentist and fix it. If there's obviously a neurological issue, such as a stroke, then you might be tough luck because we don't have the technology to rebuild nerves. And this may be a permanent process or a deficit that you're going to be dealing with. You may need to be started on drugs to slow the saliva process. Drugs like scopolamine work by blocking nerve impulses to the salivary glands, reducing saliva production. By the way, it is also a great nausea medication if you're ever on a cruise ship or a small boat. Another option I've outlined in this photo coming up is Botox injections to the salivary glands themselves, blocking the production, aka paralyzing them with Botox. This is fairly safe sometimes, and in some consequences you can hit the facial nerve, which you've seen in the previous photograph, and induce a Bell's palsy, which is a facial droop. So be careful on who you're getting to do a nerve block with Botox. In my opinion, I like to do medications first, followed by the Botox injection, as surgery can be a little bit extreme. Also radiation therapy, because you have the ability to hit the facial nerve, and if you hit or cut the facial nerve, you're essentially inducing a permanent facial droop for the patient, which will impact their swallowing, their lip coordination, smiling, and basically they'll start slurring their words, making them even more worse than they initially were. All right, guys, the next topic I want to introduce and not spend too much time on it is called coronary artery disease. I'll give you a quick clip of Homer actively having a heart attack while he's getting fired by his boss. Pretty comical stuff.
Look at that pig stuffing his face with donuts on my time!
That's right. Keep eating. Little do you know you're drawing ever closer to the poison donut. There is a poisoned one, isn't there, Smithers?
No, sir. I discussed this with our lawyers. They consider it murder.
Damn their oily hides! Bring him to me!
Relax, Simpson. I just brought you in here for a friendly hello.
And goodbye! You're fired!
But wait, perhaps I'm being too hasty. You are highly skilled.
And goofing off!
Now don't worry, Homer. You're the kind of guy I could really dig. A grave for... Your indolence is inefficacious.
Oh? That means you're terrible!
Mr. Burns, I think he's dead.
Oh dear. Send a ham to his widow.
Ham. No, wait. He's alive.
Oh good. Cancel the ham.
No!
Apparently everybody wants to explain or blame somebody, and apparently Britain's blaming Homer for causing a bad case of obesity because people trying to mimic his lifestyle. Yes, granted, he eats a lot, but hey, come on, a nation shouldn't blame this man. He loves his donuts, especially the pink sprinkled ones. His diet obviously is a bad factor, causing him to have cardiac issues, and constant binging of alcohol is not helping as well. I remember this back in college, people doing the keg stands, getting it right off the top. But hey, what is coronary artery disease? Basically, this is blockage in the vessels of the heart, and it's because of plaque. Sorry if this image is not the greatest, but the plaque eventually builds up and causes complete blockage and lack of oxygen to the heart. Here's another example. Blood flow is moving nicely down, and then with the blockage, you get turbulent flow, and sometimes you get what's called retrograde flow, where the blood goes down, but it starts becoming so turbulent that it flows the other way. And this is bad because now you have lack of oxygen going to your heart. It's causing it to be under a lot of stress and eventually will lead to a heart attack. Now, as a good doctor that I am, I probably should educate Homer and tell him that certain foods are going to kill him at a faster rate, such as huge hoagie sandwiches, donuts, and alcohol. But I also understand he will not listen, and his IQ is so low that he wouldn't be able to comprehend. So the best decision was to talk to Marge, his wife, who controls his food consumption. And that works with most men in general. Talk to the wives, they prepare the meals, they regulate everything that goes in their man's diet. Hey guys, just because of time constraints, I'm going to focus on liver cirrhosis and alopecia regarding Homer's lifestyle in a part 2 series regarding Homer's medical issues, because the man is just so unhealthy, it takes that long of a time. And plus, I don't want to lose you guys with a overextended video. So part 2 is probably going to come out in Sunday, where we'll talk about what the concept of liver cirrhosis is and alopecia, basically male pattern baldness. And I'll end this video with some cool choke videos and little highlight videos of The Simpsons, a show that I loved and grew up with when all through junior high and high school.
Homer, I'm afraid you've torn out your anterior cruciate ligament.
Did you say anterior?
Yes?
Ow!
Now, how did this happen?
Maybe a little morphine would refresh my memory. I don't know. I'm still a little hazy. Oh, yeah. Now I remember it like it was yesterday.
It happened today.
Hey, man, you're harshing my buzz. Anyway, it all started when I was...
You go, Homer.
Ow! Jetson!
We've got to get you into surgery.
Maybe a little morphine would get me there quicker.
Now, Homer, I want you to stay off that leg for 2 weeks.
2 weeks? What am I supposed to do? Just sit on my ass and watch TV? That ain't my style, man.
Now, Homer, there are people right through that door that have it much worse than you.
No, they don't. Everyone's having fun but me. Boy. Mrs. Simpson, can Homer come out and play?
Homer won't be able to play for a long time.
Could you make me some Jell-O?
You shoo, Barney Gumble.
Steady. You little! I'll teach you to laugh at something that's funny! You didn't sit on the toilet.
Didn't have to. I'm a dude.
Butt on bowl, little man.
Hey, my pants aren't down.
It doesn't matter. You little... joke's on me, is it?
Dad, you blew it. You listened to Lisa, and then you lost your stranglehold on the audience.
I'll audience you! To a woman who's done so much for us without getting anything in return.
Except a place to live and free food.
Why, you little... Now let's all raise our wine boxes to Marge.
Yeah, we'd rather have a live sissy mincing around the house than some dead hero any day.
Choke on your candor!
You can strangle Bart, but you can't strangle your humiliation.
It's a deal! You think your mother will ever remarry?
In about 2 seconds.
Well, you little... Why did you make a prank call to Brazil?
No, sir, I didn't.
Choke on your lies!
Okay, let's get started. Hey, wake up!
Sorry.
Now read the first line.
I ate pee-pee. You little...
Better or worse?
Worse!
Better or worse?
Much better.
Dad, I've never said cowabunga in my life. Your script sucks.
You little... You call that saying grace? Oh my God! I'll make you good! That is completely taken out of context. You little... You stupid kid! What if I walked in here barefoot?
You did, Dad.
Happy birthday, Mom!
Thank you, dear.
A.
Ow!
E.
Ow!
I.
Ow!
O.
You jerk! Ow!
You little... Where is he learning this violence? This job sure is easy. Now to press this button. Not again!
Angry Dad, you're fired.
My monster!
Homer, what are you doing?
We're just rehearsing for Angry Dad, the motion picture.
How'd you like to be played by John Goodman?
That's so obvious! It should be Gary Oldman! Don't worry about the kids. I'll drop them off with Patty and Selma.
Patty and Selma? Screw that.
Just run the camera, you little... Goodbye, my darling.
Once again, guys, thanks for watching. Because this video was so fun to make, I'll be adding more videos of my favorite cartoon characters and dissecting their health conditions. Also, I'm thinking of doing it on characters in TV shows like Kramer from Seinfeld, Joey from Friends, etc. If you guys like this, let me know in a comment, and smash the like button, please, for the YouTube algorithm. Thanks for subscribing and joining the growing community. Take care.